All right, guys, here we are. It is episode 68. It is Chat with Gunner. We are live in studio. We have a couple of guests. We're helping promote a boxing match, a live pro boxing match in Chattanooga, Tennessee tomorrow. Um, this should be up tonight. So, what's today's date? Thursday, but 27th. So, the fight is the 28th, Friday, First Horizon Pavilion, right next to Finley Stadium, home of the Mocs. We got 46Eleven Promotions represented here. We got the main event represented here. We got Joseph Too Fast Francisco. Real quick, what we're going to do, we're just going to go through the undercard. I'm trying to go through the undercard, line it all up, and I'm going to dive deep with Joe. And then pretty much, we got a couple more guys in here. If they want to get on here and talk, they're more than welcome to. We've got about an hour to go through this, so we're going to knock it out real quick. So, first of all, guys, welcome to the show. Absolutely. Glad you guys came. I know it's hard to try to get something going locally. I'm one of those guys. I'm big on local environment. I'm big on supporting anything that I can. Joseph knows this. If guys come watch me wrestle, I've done a bunch of things: wrestle, football, whatever it is around here. I've usually had a pretty good support system, support staff. You're only as good as the people that believe in you, and you got to surround yourself with those positive people. So I'm big on that. So with that being said, I try to give back as much as I possibly can locally because I want that same respect towards me. So, Joe, man, I'm so excited you're here, man. You're straight pro now. You got out of the job. You're out of the 9 to 5. You are pursuing the grind, something that you started when you was a youngin'. And I can't wait to hear all about the training, all about everything going into it. But first, what we're going to do, we're going to send it over. We're going to let the 4611 promotions get to it. What we want to do is I want to go through the bottom of the card to the top. When we get to the top, you can hit a little bit on Joseph, but I'm going to dive in with him. And then just kind of outline what's happening, ticket prices, tickets that can be sold, maybe pre-sales. Just kind of give us a little bit of information on the event tomorrow.
Hey, man, like you said, man, you're all about local. I am too, man. We both came up local, especially in the wrestling scene. You're talking about wrestling. Man, you've hit me more times than I can count over the years, And don't do that no more. I'm done with the wrestling game, so don't be getting on me, But, no, man, tomorrow night, we've got 5 fights set for y'all, 5, 6 fights set, and it's just going to be a great night of boxing. Like you said, First Horizon Pavilion, tickets are going to be $45 for general admission. They're going to be $55 for ringside, $100 VIP, and that VIP comes with an all-you-can-eat buffet. We also still have tables for sale. Those are $800. They seat 8 people. All 8 people can get the buffet as well. So, come on out. We're going to have a great time, great food. KK, one of the promoters, he absolutely loves food. So, everything that he's going to be serving is going to be top-notch food. It ain't going to be like you're going down to the Golden Corral or anything and get some cheapo macaroni and cheese.
Right.
You're going to get top-notch food.
Good.
But onto the card, man, we got, like I said, 5 fights here. We're going to start off with the heavyweights.
Okay.
We got a guy, Calvin Early. It's going to be his professional debut.
Awesome.
His professional debut, and of course he's facing David Ratliff. I'm not going to go into the records or anything like that on him, but that should be a fun fight to watch.
Early, is he from Chattanooga?
Honestly, hold on 1 second here. I cannot tell you.
So he's not out of the Red Lake Boxing Club or anything. He ain't out of your crew. Okay, cool.
He definitely ain't from us, but I don't think he's from Chattanooga.
I got you. Okay. So making his debut. That's cool.
Making his debut. And then the second fight, we got the super welterweight, Avis Griffin. He is a Chattanooga boy. He's Joseph's homeboy. He's my homeboy. Yeah, he's a bad boy. And he's gonna face Yair Garza. I hope I'm saying that right. And I'm the ring announcer tomorrow, so I really get to get this right. Yeah, Zaire Garza. It's gonna be his debut as well.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a good one to watch. You never know, man. That's the thing with these local fights. You want to say, man, I saw this guy win.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's like with us in the wrestling business, man. You want to say, I saw these guys win, because you never know where somebody's going to make it.
Right.
So then the third fight, And I'm gonna say it right now. Hopefully, you knock him out first round, man. You know, let's see that.
Juan, I'm gonna get you up here in a minute. That's cool. All right, man.
Of course, our fourth fight, the semi-main, Cleve Billington the third. You know, he's yeah.
Is he from East Ridge?
Yeah, from East Ridge. Yeah,
I think I went to school with him.
You might have, man. You might have.
Okay.
Yeah, he's up there. Yeah, he's a good dude, man. And getting back in the winning circle, man. So
it's nice to have him on the card, man, and have him a part of this show.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's semi-main, right?
yeah, that's semi-main, and he's going up against Satorio Holdbrooks, who will be, fighting his first fight here in Chattanooga as well.
Okay.
You know, so and then of course our main event, we got Joseph Too Fast Francisco
That's
over
right.
there, and I'm going
That's
to tell
right.
y'all right now, man. I've been working with him in the gym. I've been seeing what he can do, and I'm telling y'all right now, he is too fast. Y'all are not ready for him.
That's right.
And of course, he's going to be facing Gonzalo Carlos de Lara.
Mm-hmm.
And Francisco, he's 7-2. Gonzalo is 8-11. So it's gonna Joseph right now, man. Another first round knockout. Let's go for it, man. Hit him one or two times and let's go home. Let's go to the after party. You know what I'm saying, man? But yeah, that's our card, man. You can contact Kevin Kennemore or Tracy Kennemore for tickets. You can even contact me. You can contact Francisco too if you know Francisco. But honestly, please don't bother the fighters on the day of the fight, man.
Absolutely.
If you're trying to buy last minute tickets, get with me, get with Kay, get with somebody else. Don't be bothering the fighters. I don't care how close you are to them, man. Let them set themselves up, for the night and everything like that.
Right.
But that's our rundown for the fights and everything like that. Like I said, we got $45 general admission, $55 ringside, $100 VIP, all you can eat buffet with that VIP.
Cool.
And check out tonight too. If you listen to this, man, come on down to the Chattanooga Whiskey Company. $55, all you can eat and all you can drink. We celebrating Coach K's birthday tonight.
Cool.
So come on down
So
with that.
who is behind the promotion? Who wanted to bring this to Chattanooga? Because I know there's only a few boxing promoters in town. You got Andy does it.
Yeah.
Clint used to put on a couple shows.
Yeah.
That's-
Skipper Fairbanks
Okay.
over at Red Bank.
Yeah.
This was something Kay and his wife wanted to do for Chattanooga. They brought me on board because I had the connections with you and wrestling and other guys and everything like that.
Mhm.
So they brought me on board, especially when they heard how good of a ring announcer I was. Kind of a little bit of a humble brag right here, but you can testify to it. I'm pretty good. So they brought me on board for that and everything and asked me to help out with some other things. But, man, it's just for the city of Chattanooga. Kay decided to, man, let's bring this city up. Everybody always talks about bringing this city up, but very few people do it.
Yeah.
Very few people make the moves, and you're making the moves. He's trying to make the moves right now, and this is going to be an annual thing. This is going to be like the new Riverbend.
Okay.
So we're just going to see what happens here and go from there, but this is going to be an annual thing.
How has the buzz been so far as ticket sales and stuff? Has there been some, some pre-sales?
Yeah, there's been quite a few pre-sales. I can't get into the specifics of the pre-sales and all that, but there's been quite a few pre-sales. And we're still pre-selling as well, and we'll be selling right up until the gate as
Gotcha.
well.
Okay.
So come on down, even if you don't got the money till tomorrow, because I know for a lot of people, Friday is payday. So man, even if you got to wait till tomorrow, come on down. We'll have tickets at the gate.
Gotcha. So it's at the pavilion, so it's outside.
Right. It's outside. It's open air. If you're worried about COVID, man, like I said, we're open air. You ain't got to really worry about this stuff over there.
Cool.
You know.
How is the seating going to be? I know you got the tables, you got the VIP. Like, what's the difference in the tables and the VIP for the ones not wanting to get a table, maybe just the VIP access?
So I think, and I can't 100% say for sure, but I think we're gonna have, like, you know, the VIP tables, the 8 people tables set up very front. Mm-hmm. Then we're gonna have a couple of, you know, 2 1 or 2 person tables, you know,
gotcha.
set up. If you just one person who want the VIP,
Gotcha.
you know, we'll try to find a way to get you a one table or something like that to where you can sit down and still have your buffet.
So
and all
pretty
that.
much if 8 different people who are not together was to buy a VIP ticket, they could essentially sit at a table.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty much,
Yeah, if you're willing
you're
to
just
do that,
securing
man,
a table by
yeah.
yourself by getting the whole thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And
So
if
am I going to be close enough so when you hit homeboy too fast, I get blood
Dude, I'm
spill on me?
trying to get it on you, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to definitely.
That's where I
get
want my
it on
table.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
right there.
Somebody put my table right there.
I went
Right,
by
alright, we
Lipsy
gotta do
today,
that, we
man, and
gotta
I
do
told
that.
them the same thing, man.
Did
Like,
you-
I'm definitely trying to get some blood on you guys.
Are they coming?
Yeah, they coming.
Is Johnny
man.
getting a
Yeah,
table?
he definitely got. I think he got like 4 or 5 of them, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
so it's gonna
know.
be stacked
So
in
seniors
there.
coming too?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So it's gonna be.
Oh,
Hey,
tomorrow's
I
going
can't,
to be
man. Look
nasty.
here, man. So yeah, so as far as I know, man, they bought 4 or 5 tables already. Shoot, we sold a lot of tickets, man. So I'm looking forward to a packed house, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
That was my worry.
Yeah.
That was my worry. Okay.
Yeah. Nah.
So I want this thing to be as
Yeah.
big as it can possibly
Right.
be. That's why I jumped on.
Man.
I jumped on late. Like I saw
Word
your
up.
post last week. I was like, "Hey, I need tickets."
Word
you know,
up, you
so
did, yeah.
and I ain't asking for tickets. I'm supporting tickets.
Yes,
like
sir.
I'm not a
Exactly,
freeloader,
man.
man.
Yes, sir. I
Like,
appreciate it.
You know, I put the work in. I'm gonna have fun, work hard, play hard,
Right,
spend my
man.
money, and
Yeah.
go support my boys. You know,
That's
so
right.
It is
Yeah.
what it is. I want to hear all about it.
Man,
So
look,
you get away from Lipsy.
Look,
you,
man.
you get your head right.
it was about 6 months ago. November was coming around. It was like end of October going into November, and a show came up that was going to be in Alabama,
Mhm.
and my brother was actually going to be on the show.
Okay.
And I actually reached out to we was kind of setting things up. They were moving back and forth. My man Junior over
That's
here.
Roger, right?
Yeah, Roger, my brother
Okay,
Roger,
yeah.
Hitman Hilly. So they were contacting me. They was contacting KK, the promoter of this show, 46Eleven Boxing Promotion, and also Junior over here, who's with TMT, Top Tier Management Group. They were all contacting all of us. So I just set it up on myself. I reached out to the lady who was putting on the show, and I said, "Hey, you need anybody else on the card?" And she hit me back, man, and asked me. She was like, "Yeah, can you make this weight?" I was like, "I'm there," and that was it. That was my gateway right back into the game, man.
Okay.
I turned in my 2-week notice, went to training, and turned up.
So how'd that fight go?
Oh man, what you mean?
I mean, I already know the result. I already looked it
Hey,
up.
look, the guy was 10-1, man. So it was a great record for me to come back and get a win against, man.
Yeah.
He was moving forward. Kind of probably looked over me
Mhm.
and thought he had a walkover. Called me in, and man, I went up there and handled my business.
So, man, something about you, like, I've heard your name ever since we were kids.
Word.
You know, we kind of grew up around the same time frame,
True.
and I'd always heard Joseph Francisco, Golden
Yeah.
Gloves boxer, kind
Word.
of over that area. So when I got to meet you finally at
Word.
Lipsy, you know, became pretty good friends.
It's true,
right?
no doubt. I was telling somebody else we went on vacation together. and
Yeah,
everything.
went to celebrate my birthday
Word
together.
up,
Yeah,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
so I was telling Tia earlier, I was like, we're going to see Joseph fight this weekend. She was like, who's that? And I was like, the guy that went with us to my birthday in February. She was like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
word up.
So we're going to be there.
Heck yeah.
It's just cool, man, to see you just go for it.
Man, I'm telling you, man. It's like a dream come true, actually, man. Just be able to sit down and when I came home, because not a lot of people know I did a little stint in jail, and when I came home, man, I told myself I was gonna rock out till I was 35 years old,
Yep.
and I actually took it off early when I got the job over at Lipsy. So you know how that is when you're doing something that you know you ain't supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be boxing, man,
Yeah.
and then enough people had to get to me and tell me like, Joe, why you ain't going full time?
Yeah.
And so boom, I was just able to get back into it, took the opportunity, and took off.
And it's really hard to be 1 foot in 3 different things.
I'm telling you.
You know, like for me, for example, you got wrestling, you got podcast, you got logistics,
Word up.
you got this and that. It's really hard to be really, really, really good at all of them.
It
You
is.
kind of got to pick. You can be okay at
Yeah.
all of them, but you're
Yeah.
never going to be great
Yeah.
at all of them. So I love it.
I mean, with a sport like boxing, if you ain't full time, then you're wasting your time. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because
Then it's a hobby.
It is a hobby. You know what I'm saying? You need to be full time, man, because everything needs to be dedicated just to that sport. Because if not, then you're gonna get railroaded by those guys that are full time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because these dudes waking up, they breathing, shitting, and
Oh,
you know
I
how
know.
it is. You know,
I know.
it's all boxing, man. So that's what we need to be. And for me to reach the next level, I knew I needed to be full time.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Word.
Love that. So tell me a little bit about your opponent.
I don't know too much. I watched him on video. Me and my coach, we studied a lot of video of him. He just ain't gonna be fast enough, man. That's the
just
bottom
it.
line to it, man. He just ain't gonna be fast enough.
He ain't gonna
My
hit you?
skill, yeah, nah. I'm not looking forward to him. I'm not looking to him hitting me none. You know, my skill level is gonna be good. We trained, you know what I'm saying, my movement. That's what my coach specializes in that I'm with now. My feet working, my hand movements working in sync. I've already had the speed, man. Now you got your feet and your hands in sync.
Yep.
It's just gonna be a whole lot better.
Okay.
Word.
All right.
Word.
I dig it, man.
Man, I'm telling you. I can't wait to put on a show, man. I've been putting forth for this. Like my last fight in Mexico, man, I wanted in tip top shape, but when I got with Coach, man, we took it to the next level.
Okay.
Word.
So how long was this fight camp?
Actually, I would say 3 months. Actually, I would say 3 months. Actually,
So you did 12 weeks.
Yeah, I went because we had another fight coming up that didn't happen.
Mhm.
I was in Houston, is where my coaches are stationed at, and we was up there for a whole month. So I was up there going hard for a whole month. A fight didn't take place, so I ended up coming back home, but still kept up my training. Just came back home because I have a son also, you know. And then once this fight came back up, I took off again and spent another month in Houston and we went real hard. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
Oh, so you're not even in Chattanooga really training?
Nah,
you're
I'm
all
not
over.
in Chattanooga. I'm in Houston most
I
of the time.
saw you with a
man.
cowboy hat on, eating buffalo
Hey,
wings,
look here,
swinging
man, I'm just saying,
swinging
man.
an axe.
Hey,
I was like,
look
where
here,
is he at?
man.
What is he doing?
Hey, Cowboy Hood, man.
So you got to find the snow to be rocky. You got to find the snow to
telling
be
you,
rocky, man.
Hey, look, you get behind those horses, man, chop your little wood, man.
Oh, I'm
you get in
sure.
a different atmosphere.
Oh, I know.
I'm telling you, man.
I'm sure.
Yes, sir. It's lovely.
So you feel good?
I feel good, man. I feel good. We put in the proper preparation, man, to be able to put on for the city the way that we want to. So,
right.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Well, tell me a little bit about your boy over here.
Man, look, man, my man over here. We got my man Juan Torres. He's an ABO champ, heavyweight champion, man. And a lot of people they don't know his story. You can look him up though. But this dude does everything. He's a bare knuckle boxer. He's an MMA fighter. He's a boxer. Got a belt in boxing, man. And is wonderful in both of them, man. So he's just all around fighter, man.
So you just a combat athlete,
Word
my
up.
friend.
I just like to fight.
You just like to fight.
man.
So where you from?
I'm from Houston.
From Houston.
I'm staying in Huntsville now, but grew up in Houston. So
Okay. So what made you want to fight growing up?
I was born into it, I guess, man.
I gotcha.
Just streets and high school and junior high and
Yeah.
college.
Yeah.
I fought all the time.
Now you was telling me you played a little football?
I did. I played in Louisiana, out there in Alexandria.
Okay.
Yeah.
What position?
Nose guard.
So
I
you
was
nasty with it.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
360 pounds then.
360?
360.
How tall are you?
I am 6'6".
God damn.
Yeah, I was a big, wide dude.
Yeah.
Word up.
Well, dude, coming down from that though, you've got a lot of muscle. Just to be able to weigh 360, you gain muscle just walking around.
Right.
Yeah, so
right.
you've got a lot of just
Yeah.
brute strength on you right
Yeah,
there.
Dude, I was pretty strong, squatting 700-800 pounds,
Yeah.
bench pressing 5, man. So I was pushing a lot of weight, but I couldn't move
Yeah.
how I wanted to.
Right.
Yeah.
So when did you start boxing? Or what was your first combat sport?
My first combat sport was MMA.
Okay.
So right when I graduated from college, I still felt competitive, still wanted to compete and stuff. And I stepped into an MMA gym. Ended up, starting to learn jiu-jitsu. That was my first level of jiu-jitsu, my
Okay.
first martial art. And time came where I had to go back to Houston. And when I went to Houston, ended up getting a job in Huntsville.
Okay.
And at the time in Huntsville, there was no jiu-jitsu. There was no ground game or anything like that.
Right.
So I had to fluctuate and move over to stand up.
Gotcha.
And I'm a hard-headed dude, got a strong chin.
Yeah.
And I like swinging and banging.
Yeah.
So
Don't mind getting
Word
hit.
up.
yeah, I don't mind getting hit at all, man. I'm good with
There's
it.
something to that. Some people are just built different. Like there's some
Yeah.
people that get hit in the nose and they just kind of sit down.
Word.
Then you got guys get hit in the nose and they just want to go harder.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
them dudes
So-
you gotta be scared of, man.
Ah, let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, you can pop me in the nose or in the eye, and I just smile and start coming at you even more.
Word up.
Yeah.
So are you putting together training camps or are you just training all the time to fight anybody, anytime, anywhere?
My coach, Ernest, he's our coach.
Yeah, our
you know,
coach, yeah.
Our coach, he makes us, man, we're in camp constantly. So it's like we're constantly in camp, never really take a break. If we do, it's like a 1 week break
Word
and we're
up.
back to camp. So,
Right.
Word up.
he wants me at a certain weight. After I get past that weight, I start freaking out and put the sauna suit on and
I got you.
hurry up and get back down so that I can eat the way I want to eat. Because
Yeah.
I'm an eater, man. I like to eat. So
That's right.
So what are you weighing in at?
tomorrow I will probably be 243-ish, maybe.
Okay.
If I'm in the 230s, I'm gonna throw a party because I don't
Word
expect
up.
that, but
Word up.
whatever, man.
I got you. What about you? What you
Man,
gonna
shoot, I'm gonna be I was supposed to come in like at 140, but we ended up getting a different the opponent we got was a different opponent, so I'm getting to come in heavy this time, about 147, man.
you
Yeah,
come in eating.
I'm light, I'm good, man. I've been eating the whole way through it, man.
be? Okay.
So yeah, I'm strong. Yeah.
So the guy you was gonna fight was gonna be 140.
Yeah, we're gonna be down to 140, man. And then we brought in another guy who fights welterweight. So that's 147. So you know what I'm saying, as long as he makes his weight, I'll be in there.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. Yes, sir.
So tell me about your opponent, man. What you feeling?
Antonio Robertson. I don't know too much about him. I know he's a big old boy. He's I think 6'3", 245, 250. So
Oh,
we're
so
about
you're
the same
big
weight.
old heavyweights.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good fight, man.
Yeah, it'll be a good fight. You know, wish him the best. I guess, you know, we go out there and put a good fight.
I got you. Hey, that's you know, there's different types of fighters. There's guys that want to be showmen, talk shit,
Word
you know, try to get under their opponent's head,
Word up.
and it's usually fake, and they usually get their ass kicked at the end of the
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
unless you know top level.
Yeah.
But then you know you got guys that like you can tell
Yeah.
my man's stout,
Word up.
brute strong,
Uh-huh.
probably got a little bit to him,
Word
you know,
up.
and he's just like, hey man, you know, I hope you do good, but I'm probably gonna knock your ass out.
The
You know,
humbleness.
I
of
can
it.
respect that. I can respect that. I'm gonna sit over here a little bit. I can respect that.
I'm telling you, man.
I can respect that.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so excited that you guys get to do this, put this thing on tomorrow. Tell me about the other guy, the semi-main. Tell me about him.
Avis.
Whoever else was representing Chattanooga.
Oh
Tell
yeah,
me-
Avis Griffin, man. Avis, the underdog Griffin. He's coming off a big layoff, man. He's 4-0 with 4 knockouts.
okay.
And looking forward to continuing that tomorrow night. I
What's
know
he fighting?
is. He fights it. I think he's gonna weigh in about 152.
Okay.
So yeah, so 154. What's that? Super welterweight. Yeah, about super welterweight, something like that, man. But he's a bad boy, man. Me and him trained at the same gym when we was in the amateurs.
Okay.
And man, I'm just happy to see him get back into the game.
Good.
He's been out for about three years, man. So just to see him come back and do his thing again is gonna be beautiful, man. I'm actually more excited to see him than I am to go out here and knock this dude out a little bit.
Man,
yeah,
man.
yeah, because I'm just proud of him and happy for him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah,
I feel it.
yeah,
I feel it. So you are the headliner of this card.
Yes,
so
sir.
everything comes back on Too Fast Francisco.
I'm telling you, man.
So you're hoping, you know, you obviously are the draw.
Yeah.
That you get people there.
Yes, sir.
And that gets everybody else some exposure,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna do everything I can
Hey,
to
look.
get as many people there as I possibly
Man,
can.
look, it's beautiful, man, because the thing about it is when I was young and these guys were coming behind me like Avis and a lot of people might know people like Ryan and my brother Roger. I was older than them. So just to be able to come back and I'm headlining the show that's gonna bring some attention to the sport again,
Yeah.
and some things that I should have did when I was early in the game. You know, it just feels good to be able to still come back and be able to do the things that I should have already been and done.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm happy about it, man, and I really appreciate 46Eleven Promotions for helping me get along with it, along with TTMG.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just amazing, man.
I was listening to a conversation that they had on a podcast, and I guess Kevin is the guy, 4611.
Yeah, Kevin Kennemore,
Yep.
they call him KK, and his wife Tracy. So and they're both wonderful, man. They're amazing.
and
I
they
couldn't-
put
couldn't ask
together this fight week. So it's a
Yeah.
Riverbend Phil fight week,
Uh-huh.
and they said that they funded all of it.
They did, and they did, man. And like I haven't talked about nothing with them mostly because I honestly only want one job, and that's to go out there and
Get
get
a
the
fight.
job done. Yeah,
Right.
but it's just something that with consistency, man, we just hope that it grows and grows and grows, and if hopefully it does turn into a river bend. You
Yeah.
know, because they had some amazing things, man, and it's all about getting the community better, growing the sport. You know, in the city because Chattanooga has always produced champions.
Yeah.
I could sit here right now and probably name off to you 12 national champions of boxing that we've had.
Right.
National champions, you
That's
know.
crazy.
Yeah, and but nobody know. You know what I'm saying? Because the sport's not big around here, but we've had 12 multiple championships. Me, myself, I won 2 national titles when I was young.
Yeah.
Avis Griffin, who's fighting on the card, he won a couple national titles when he was young.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot of guys. My brother, you know, he's won national titles. That's 3 people right there just alone who's won multiple national titles, but it's just not that big. So hopefully it just grows to where it start getting more recognition that it should. And it'll help it when people go from amateurs to the pros. You
Yeah.
know? So
Well, boxing's in a weird place, anyways.
Yeah,
right
it
now,
is, man.
Okay? So I'm a huge like combat sports. All I really care about. Man, I love football. Watch football. I'll gamble on some basketball. Whatever I need to do.
word.
But Saturday nights, I'm watching UFC. If there's a big boxing fight on, I'm watching boxing.
Word
I'm
up.
watching the regional. I'm watching all of it. You know,
Yeah.
if it's on TV or I can find it, I'm watching it.
True.
So, as you guys,
Uh-huh.
professional boxers, professional badasses, guys that like to punch people in the face, maybe
Right.
get punched in the face a little bit, maybe train a lot. Where do we stand on Jake Paul?
Man, right now I can say is he's big. He's big, man. But Mayweather's a different animal, man. And I would just say it's for the money. Me myself personally.
It's 100% for the
Yeah,
money.
it's 100% for the money, man. It's all about look at the following he has. Look at the people that's going to pay attention to that show. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would look at in that, and they know that's what sells and that's what makes money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Mayweather knows that going against a guy like that, he ain't putting his record in jeopardy. He ain't gonna go up against some young lion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Somebody who deserves an opportunity. But nah, why would he do that?
Yeah, these Paul brothers, they're in a weird predicament. Like they're going
Yeah.
up against. You got Jake, who's going up against kind of nobodies.
Uh-huh.
Then you got Logan, who's going up against the somebody,
Man.
the guy.
Man.
And
Which one's the one that's really good?
so
Actually-
Jake, I think, is actually.
Yeah.
It was a joke. Jake's the one that knocked out Nate Robinson.
Nate Robinson.
Okay.
And then knocked out Ben Askren.
Right.
Yeah.
And then now he's trying to like fight Connor and all these guys.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that's a great idea for him.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
wild,
maybe
man.
with boxing, it's one of those things like if he only trains boxing
Uh-huh.
and he's bigger than all these guys and they're willing to fight a guy 40 pounds heavier than them
Word.
that was kind of a decent athlete in high school, might be able to kind of
Yeah,
punch hard
yeah.
and might get lucky.
Yeah.
Now you just ruin your entire legacy
Yeah.
because you just got knocked out by some YouTuber.
Yeah, I mean, I do give the guys respect, man. And like I said, it's a sport of boxing. It takes, 6 pounds of pressure to knock somebody out. So
Right.
anybody can be knocked out,
Yeah.
man. So you still putting yourself up against something when you go in there with those guys. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what nobody thinks about. Nobody
Yeah.
thinks about like, oh, he got knocked out, he sucks. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like that, that's not how it works.
Somebody needs to get some respect. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because it can happen to anybody. I've seen the best of the best get knocked down, man. So
Yeah.
heck yeah.
I was watching last night on ESPN. They had Muhammad Ali and Frazier 1, 2, and 3
Word.
back to back to back. I watched them all. I was
Oh
like, it
man,
was awesome.
look, yeah, you had a good night.
It was
You
fun.
had a
It was
good
great
night, man.
I haven't sat down and watched Muhammad Ali. I don't think like a full fight. You know,
Word up.
so to see it on ESPN is kind of like I was back in the
look
day.
good. Beautiful.
Man, it's
Nice.
yeah, he's
I'm telling you,
he's
man.
nice.
That first fight was crazy though, man, because Frazier got off on him, man. But the next two, man, was a
well,
beautiful.
the
boxing
second
match.
fight was sloppy kind. I mean, he
Yeah.
was, but the third fight, third fight was like a
Man,
completely different
Look
person.
here, you know, what I'm saying they say third time's the charm.
Yeah, it was on
Yeah,
that one.
It was.
It was on that
Yes,
one.
sir.
So with the Jake Paul thing, that brings me into this. You guys are wanting to build up a promotion in Chattanooga. You're wanting to, make this an annual thing.
Mm.
The biggest boxing promotion in town I know of is Guns and Hoses. Am I wrong?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
And why is that popular? Popular because you got the firefighters, you got the cops,
Uh-huh.
and you got all their families that are coming to
Yeah,
support them because
yeah.
they're not really boxers,
Uh-huh.
but they want to go see somebody
Yeah.
fight.
I think it's for the cause too.
And for the cause.
They donate a lot of money. You know what I'm saying, which is always a great thing. So you got a lot of people just coming out to see that, man. And then I mean, you never know. That's a big rivalry, man. The cops and
I know.
you know what I'm saying. The cops and the firemen.
Where I'm going with this though is you got people in Chattanooga that have quite a bit of followings. These
Uh-huh.
guys, look at old Johnny. Like
Yeah.
Johnny owns,
Yeah.
Lipsy, and here he is. Johnny can throw hands a little bit,
True,
right?
you're right.
What if Johnny and some boy from Kinko wanted to get into it?
Word
Well,
up.
let's just do it
I think they
at
should
the
start doing
pavilion.
it. I think they should
at
start
the
doing
annual event.
Yeah, word up.
It'd be an interesting thing to kind of put together have a local fight
Yeah.
on this card
Word up.
each year
True.
to build up.
Word up.
Almost as like just to get more people
Word up.
in the doors.
And that's really the plan. That's really the plan. Because we talked about that when we was putting it together, and and even with myself, I was like, I know I'm not gonna be the main event every time this show comes about. So it's nice to have up and coming talent that comes out of Chattanooga to be able to be the face of it, or like you said, if we just decide to put together something that brings the people out, and that's what that would do. Like you got Johnny over here, and you got such and such over here, man,
Yeah.
who have boxing skill, but maybe not be whoop,
Yeah.
whoop, and then they can get together and do it just for the cause, and that's great.
Yeah, or you give two guys kind of equal playing field,
Yeah.
same age, weight, whatever, and just give them a year to train, then go
True.
fight each other in 3
Man,
2-minute
look
rounds or
here.
something,
I'm,
just for the
I'm,
people.
I'm totally with it, man. Yeah.
It's what Triller's trying to do with the whole
Uh-huh.
Jake Paul thing, but that thing's a sideshow.
Yeah.
That thing's a circus act.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild, man.
So who else we got in here? What else we got going on at this fight?
Shoot, man, that's it. We do have an after party, so everybody can, once I knock this dude out, everybody can come out and kick it with me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I think we're probably gonna be going over to Southside Social.
Okay.
So yeah,
That's right.
but,
Hey, it's literally a walk.
It's literally a walk because we pretty sure everybody's might gonna be already messed up a little bit,
Right.
since they got free liquor
Yep.
down there. So and you know how it is at a boxing show, man. People like to get ripped.
Yeah.
So
And that's what I'm saying. I hope there's a bunch of people there. I hope it's loud. I hope it's fun.
Man.
I hope it's great.
I'm looking forward to it, man. The pavilion down there has always been a great place. I know it was the cricket pavilion before with the First
Mhm.
Horizon, right? Yeah, a lot of people
Yep.
don't even remember that.
Cricket, First
yeah.
Tennessee, then First
Yeah,
Horizon.
see, I didn't even know it was First Tennessee.
Yep.
I fought fought down there when it was a cricket pavilion in the amateurs, man.
Okay.
And I remember that place packing out every time.
Okay.
So, and I'm looking forward to seeing the same type of crowd.
See, I always wanted to do a wrestling show down there. I thought that'd be cool. Or
Word,
like
man.
Finley Stadium.
Yeah.
It's a little bit too big for Finley. But,
True,
you know,
true.
Pavilion's
Yeah.
a great spot.
Great spot, man. It's a lot of room in there, man. People don't even realize till
Oh,
you
yeah.
get up in there like, this is big.
Yeah, it's real big.
It's real big, man. So I'm really excited to see the setup. Haven't seen anything yet because I just been focusing on the job at hand. So.
Okay. So do we have any idea when you're fighting, like what time you walk in? Do we know? I know the paper says 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. or 5 p.m. to 12. Like I know 5 p.m. is when most people are getting off work. Do we have any idea when there might be the first fight?
I know it's supposed to start at 5, but hopefully, man, everything gets jumping right when it's supposed to be. I would prefer for it to get jumping right when it's supposed to be because I'm the main event and I hate sitting in the back in anticipation the whole time. I'm ready to get out there and crack ahead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So hopefully it gets jumping. I know they're gonna give people time to get into the door. So I would tell the people, man, at least by 5:30, 5:45, try to be in the building in your seats.
So when you get off work, go straight to the boxing match.
Yes, sir.
That's the plan.
Right off work, straight to the boxing match. Have your clothes in the car.
Yeah.
You know, anything like that.
It'd be a good time. General admission, $45. You can get VIP for $100. You can get a table for $8. You can sit next to me, not at my table.
Word.
But and then it's gonna be a good time, man. It's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna get a couple predictions, and then maybe just chat for a second. If you guys want to come on, y'all can come on. Feel free, whatever you want to do. But Juan, when we knocking this guy out?
Man, I hope get him in the 3rd round, but like I said, he's a tough dude, so no prediction.
See what happens.
We'll see what
You're
happens.
gonna go fight,
Yeah,
give it your best,
yeah,
see what
that's
happens.
Right, that's right.
All right, man. What we doing?
I'm gonna let it come to me, but I'm telling you, by the 3rd round, I'm gonna be putting this guy.
You
Putting this
it on
guy
him?
somewhere, yeah. I'm gonna be putting it on him.
You gonna figure
Yeah,
him
we're gonna
out? Get his
definitely pick it
timing?
up. We're gonna definitely pick it up, and we're gonna get him up out of there.
Because the last thing you want to see is go to a boxing match or a fight and see a bunch of guys just kind of fill each other out.
Yeah,
the entire time.
that's not gonna be the case on this one. Yeah, not gonna be the case on this one, man. I'm bringing the pain. So you know, and I'm gonna show the whole city of Chattanooga why they call me too fast. You know, and I'm gonna show them I got a little power too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
Let's go.
I love it. So what else y'all got? Anything else?
Nah, that's it, man.
You guys want to say anything? Y'all good? Everybody's good?
Man, just give a major shout out to 46Eleven Promotions, man, for doing this, bringing it to the city, man. Give a shout out to Chattanooga itself, man, because I'm pretty sure I know y'all gonna show up tomorrow night. Give a shout out to you, Gunner, man. Appreciate you for having us,
Hey,
man. I know
Every time.
I already know, man. I appreciate it. When you told me to come on, I was like, yes, let's go.
Yeah, every time.
That's my
Every
dog.
time.
Heck yeah.
Listen, man, I mean, these things, like, I don't promote this too much, and it's still, like, garners views somehow or another. But, like, when we do promote it, it does really well. Ethan can tell you from the analytics and stuff, when we do pump things out, it does really well, and we're going to pump this thing out tonight. We're going to do the best thing that we can. I'm going to be there. So I'm going to get off probably around, I'm going to try to take a half day or something tomorrow, get home, relax, get out there. So my table, here it is. So I got me and my girl are coming. I got Chase and Whitney are coming. McCarter and his girl are coming. And one of my boys from the office and his girl's coming.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a fun table.
The whole crew,
real good
man.
table.
Look, I'm trying to get something on you guys, man.
You better.
Heck yeah, I swear.
It's gonna be a good time, man.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, let's see what else we got. How much time we got, Ethan?
We got about another 20 minutes. I mean,
20 minutes. We can just talk.
just talk,
a little
man.
bit. What's going on in the world these days, Ethan? Tell me what's
Literally nothing. Nothing's ever going on anymore.
up. Nothing's going on.
Yeah.
What happened last weekend?
Oh, I mean, last weekend we had Torres fight.
Yeah.
You said it was awesome. First round knockout.
It was really, dude. There was probably that was a Valor fighting challenge, I guess is what it is. They did it at Camp Jordan, and there was probably, oh man, it was pretty packed. I mean,
Was that the one KK was at?
it might have been.
Oh, the one. Okay.
Did he go to the?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Murfreesboro,
What is
okay,
that,
yeah.
boxing?
No,
it's
the
UFC,
wrestling.
It's MMA.
MMA.
Oh,
MMA.
Oh,
yeah. Have you heard of Valor? So Valor
I-
is a promotion out of Tennessee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're out of Tennessee. They put on shows in Knoxville and some bars and then Chattanooga.
Okay.
But we have an arena at Camp Jordan, and it probably holds a few thousand.
Yeah.
They do like arena football there, arena soccer and stuff like that. They cleared it out, put the octagon in there.
Yeah.
They had one.
I fought that once. It was nice.
Yeah, they had one stands up here. They had like a small stands here. Then they had tables circling the octagon the entire way around, completely packed. There were people standing around, walking around. Had beer out. Is there gonna be beer tomorrow? I'm assuming there's beer.
Oh, yeah, cash bar on hand.
cash bar on hand. So you get the food, but you got to pay for the alcohol. Makes sense.
I think a little something comes with the table, don't it?
I don't know if it does. I think it's just the cash bar.
Okay. Word up. Yeah.
So I mean, I know boxing's a little bit more expensive than going to like a wrestling show or just going to something for free. But like $45 to go watch 5 matches is really not that bad of a deal. I mean, less than $10 a match. There's a chance you might see 5 people get knocked out. There's a chance you might see nobody get knocked out.
Words.
But the one thing that is going to happen for 100% fact is you get to see these 2 guys right here.
That's right.
Do what they're supposed to be doing. That's their passion. That's what they love. These guys have been training, blood, sweat, and tears. I call these people civilians when they don't do anything. These civilians out there, civilians that are just, sitting at home and just, doing nothing and have nothing, no drive, no passion, none of this stuff. You don't really understand what goes into being an athlete at a high level or being a professional athlete. It is a full-time job. You eat one bad meal, it's throwing you off.
No doubt.
Things like that. So everything you put in your body is fueling this machine. Everything that you're putting in your mind is fueling the way you think. Everything that you do is all revolved around being a professional athlete. And these guys, I wish them the best. Obviously, Joseph's got his mind right. He's ready to roll.
It.
I'm fired up. He's got the city behind him. If he doesn't have the city behind him, he should have the city behind him because he's legit. There's legit people and there's non-legit people. Joseph Francisco is a legit boxer. So come support him tomorrow at the First Horizon Pavilion. Come support him from Chattanooga. If you're at Findlay, listen, you're all going out to the bars tomorrow anyways to spend a bunch of stupid money. Spend a little bit more money and just come downtown already and get to the fight. And you can go out afterwards. He's going to make it a quick night. He said 3rd round. He's going to make it a quick night. He'll be out of there by, 10 p.m.?
Yes, sir.
Be an easy night.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys.
Do the boxers get some of the buffet, or how does that
That would be a question for a heavyweight.
For after the fight?
Yeah, that's an incentive to win.
Yeah.
Heavyweight
question.
You said free food, man.
Yep.
Exactly.
Can't be saying free food around here.
All I'm saying. Look, we're not gonna let
Trying
them.
to eat right all week.
We're not gonna let them turn us down, man. As soon as we're done, we're going over there to get a plate.
We're gonna take it.
We're not.
So after this, let's just a couple more minutes. After this, you got any fights lined up? I thought you have one on your record.
We got a lot of things coming up, man. And right now at the point I'm at, man, the calls are coming in.
Gotcha.
The calls are coming in. It's just all about the best opportunity to take to move up the ladder. My man Junior over here with TTMG, he keeps something on the table for me.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? We passed up a couple just to make sure that we make it to this Tennessee show and some good money. So but it was more important to me to be able to come home and do it for the fans and do it for the people who's already been supporting me and just to show out and just show them like, man, we ain't faking, we real, we doing it for real.
Yep.
And but it will be a lot going on right after this fight. I'm talking about I won't even take probably 2 days off and I'm right back in the gym.
Let's go. What you want?
Same thing with him. I think we're going back to the West Coast
next
month. And I'm also signed with the BKFC.
What?
So,
Let's go.
yeah, so I've actually got surprise, Junior. I've got something.
Breaking news right here on Chat with Gunner. You heard it here first.
You about after the interview.
Comedy.
We got something set up.
So that bare knuckle, that's pretty cool. That's
that's the closest thing to a street fight, and it's fucking awesome.
Yeah. So y'all wrap your hands, right? Like you don't?
You can put the only
On your wrist.
to tape just to see what corner you're in. If you wanna wrap, you can wrap, but you can only wrap to right there.
Gotcha. So it's bare knuckle, but you can wrap your hand maybe. Barely.
You can wrap your hand. You can wrap your hand.
Just to not break your wrist or something.
Right. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Got weak wrists.
Man,
that's wild. So there was it was like the first bare knuckle fight. It was a couple of UFC guys that were getting after it, and it was nasty. Like
I think I was on the very first card.
Okay.
So I forgot the dude's name, but
it's slipping my mind.
Yeah.
I see I see the gashes in his head from after the fight.
whoa.
Yeah, it was nasty.
The white dude with the red hair. I think he had red hair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No,
Right?
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, bare knuckles nasty.
Man.
Yeah.
That first card I was on, everybody was cut up. Everybody was in the back getting stitches.
Yeah.
I caught a jab. The second bare knuckle fight I had, I caught a jab, man, and I've never been cut so bad before. And it was just a jab. It was just a quick jab.
Just walked into it.
Yeah, I was in the back, and they laid me down. I think think I took like 14 stitches.
God,
Yeah.
from a jab.
From a jab.
Bare
Just a
knuckle.
light jab, man.
That's wild. That's
Would you
wild.
do any of that?
Man, look, the funny thing is that they reached out to me.
Really?
They reached out to me, man. But nah, dude, I'm just going to say it like this. I've been boxing since I was 11 years old.
That's your thing.
I'm still pretty.
Yeah.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
I
got
want
you.
to stay that way.
I feel you. The plan is not get hit,
You know
and if
what
you
I'm
do get
saying?
hit, maybe with some
The
leather.
plan is not get hit. And I talked to the guy, man, and I was like, hold up. So y'all letting these dudes, but they said the way they changed the rules up to kind of make it fair. So if I was able to go in there and just be a total boxer, I probably would have.
No, you can like clinch and stuff.
Yeah.
You can,
So
it's almost like
different.
stand up MMA.
Yeah. So when he told me that, I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
yeah.
It's a little bit
Yeah,
different.
if I was boxing those dudes in there, man, it'd be a totally different story, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, before I got with TTMG, man, they if they offered now, they wouldn't let me do it. But I got signed with them before TTMG, so they ain't have no choice. Now I got to play out my contract.
I got you. What, they give you like a certain fight contract?
It's a 3-fight contract.
So you've already done one?
Second fight.
Gotcha.
So
they kind of pick and choose when you can do it, huh?
yeah. They literally, he'll call me and be like, "Hey, we got something for you next month or in 2 months." Just get
Or hey,
ready."
somebody's dropped out. You got to fight this
Yeah.
week,
Oh, yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. There's
That
a
kind of
couple guys
sucks.
I'd like to fight up there, but junior.
How long you been in it, Junior?
I've been in boxing a long time.
When you want to come up here real quick? Is that? Oh, you okay? You can.
Yeah, I've been involved. My dad used to train. I'm originally from New Jersey.
Okay.
So he used to train with Carmen Graziano, which was a big, and the Duvas, which were big in boxing.
Yeah.
All from New Jersey. And basically back then, I mean, I've been involved all my life. Boxing back then was a little different.
Yeah.
Whenever the studs used to come to Atlantic City to fight, my dad was like the second guy in the corner.
Okay.
He was a trainer.
Yeah.
So I've been involved with it all my life, and never continued to box. I boxed too because I have bad asthma.
Okay.
So
Kept you in the sport, but
yeah, my
around
dad
it.
passed away, man. My dad passed away 5 years, and he wanted to stay in the game. So I'm in a position now financially to where I can support the fighters.
That's awesome.
And do stuff like that for them. So
That's awesome. Got to have somebody like that, man.
Man,
I'm
great.
glad you're doing that. It's
We're
fantastic.
blessed to have
Man,
blessed.
blessed, yeah. Yeah.
It's fantastic.
I swear,
When you have
man.
somebody looking out for you like that, man,
It takes it, man.
Can never forget those people.
I don't care how hard you're going, man. If you ain't got nobody helping you with your back, and man, it's
Yep.
gonna be a tough road. You know what I'm saying? So it is
Him
all
and
about
Ernest.
team.
Ernest too, man. Without Ernest,
Yeah.
I know for me personally,
Hey,
I have no
look.
footwork and no jab without
Hey,
Ernest.
look,
I'm just
man.
a tough guy. So
Yeah.
without that dude right there,
I went to Mexico, man, and that was my first time with Coach Ernest, man, and the vibe was just so good, man.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I gotta have this guy, man. You know, just certain people that can bring certain things out of you.
Gotta
You
have
know
those
what I'm saying? Yeah, like some people can't respond to everything, and you gotta have that person who has that gift to bring it out. And that's Coach Ernest, man.
I love it.
You know, if he had to cuss you out, he'll cuss you out.
You
If
need
you need
that.
to calm you down, he calm you down. I'm pretty sure I dropped that guy, and everybody's seen that on the internet. And I was tired to death when I came back to the round, and all I know is smack me across the face. Wake up! Yeah, he got me going though, man.
Joseph Francisco wins the fight, gets knocked out in his corner.
Yeah. But I'm talking. I got. And look, and I kept telling him, I was like, Coach, I swear to God, it's the 7th round. This is the 7th round. We was going 6. He was like, Joe, it's the 6th round. He had to wake me back up, man. I was tired of death.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So how long you been with him?
This will be our second fight going in together,
Second
man.
fight.
But actually, when we went to Mexico, we had no training together.
Okay.
So I've been had three good months with him, man, to get our rhythm and our chemistry together, and it's like we be together forever.
I love it.
Word up.
I absolutely love
y'all
it.
keep an ear open too tomorrow night with them conversations in the corner, man.
Yeah.
Those conversations with him in the corners are ridiculous.
I'll tell you,
They're
man.
funny,
Yeah, we might start talking about chilling at the crib or something.
Well, that's
How
cool.
you doing? You ready to? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Anything to get your mind right, man. He's got a gift at that.
That's awesome.
Word up. 15 more seconds, man. That's what he says, man. As long as I can get 15 more seconds out of you, man.
I
Okay.
got you. And then 15 more, and then
Yeah,
15 more, and then 15 more.
Word
There you go.
up, man.
All right.
Heck yeah.
All right, man. Sean, you got anything else?
Man. I mean, come on out, support Chattanooga. Everybody want to talk about, helping the city grow. Tomorrow night's the way to do it.
All right. So, all right, guys, we're going to wrap this show up.
Yes,
Glad
sir.
these guys came on. They're busy. They got things to do. They got to get their rest.
Man, that's
I've got
hard.
things to do also. I got to go eat. I'm starving.
Word.
And
See,
the
like
lady's
that's-
ready, so I got reservations, so I can't miss that, or I will be knocked out. So I don't need
Word
those
up.
problems.
Word up.
All right, so check us out: Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Subscribe to it, like it. Go to Spotify, anywhere you like to watch your podcast. We are there. Chat with Gunner. This is episode 68. We appreciate every view. We appreciate every like. We appreciate every subscription. So keep us up. Keep doing it. Keep us on the come up, and come to the fight tomorrow. If you're in Chattanooga, if you're in Atlanta, if you're in Nashville, if you're in Knoxville, you're less than an hour and 45 minutes away from professional boxing. And I doubt that you can say that it's happening in your city on that day. So come watch some professional boxing. Everyone likes to see people get hit ever since the gladiator days. It's been around forever. So come watch them fight. It's going to be awesome. Come to my table. Come say hey. Come take a picture. Whatever we need to do. Let's bring Chattanooga up a little bit. Chat with Gunner. What you got?
Amateur boxing Saturday night, the night after, or Saturday.
Yeah?
Day,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, 2:30 p.m. at Red Bank Boxing.
That's right.
Cool.
Amateur fights as well.
All right, so Red Bank Boxing Club Saturday in the afternoon, right around noon too. Go check out some amateurs. Those guys are going to be on the come up. Those guys are honing their skills. Sometimes those guys might even be a little bit better than some of those professionals. They're just trying to buy their time. Yeah. What was the kid? Not I'm gonna say kid. Who's the badass boxer that's got the footwork that did like a bunch of amateur fights?
It was,
He's the dancer. His dad made him do dancing when he was younger.
we talking about Holyfield?
No. Right now.
Right now.
Boxing right now. He actually got beat in his last fight.
In Chattanooga?
No. I'm talking about like elite. Who's that? He's great on angles. Great.
You talking about Lomachenko?
Yes.
Lomachenko. Yep. Lomachenko,
Yep.
man. Yeah. And that kid that beat him, but he's a bad boy.
He had such a great amateur record.
Yeah, he did. He three gold medals, I believe. Yeah, 3 gold medals, man.
And he got caught.
I think it's like third fight. He was fighting for a championship.
Yeah.
Like world title. Yeah,
That's
because he's that bad.
Yeah. All right. Well, I could talk forever. I'm gonna get off here. So wish these guys good luck. I appreciate you guys coming on. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll try to grab you after the fights if that's okay.
Almost definitely.
And then whenever you have a fight here, man, y'all always have a place to come on this platform and talk.
Man.
Hopefully it's a little bit bigger next year, and
Yes,
so
sir.
is the fight.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Yes,
See
sir.
you guys next time. Bye.